Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, Figured I'd get another MRE out to do a review, and I picked the Menu 6. Oh, excuse me, Menu 6 beef taco. Um, so let's go ahead and get into it and see what we got going on. Sounds like a pretty good menu item. Hopefully it's got some good stuff in here. And bag with the AmeriQual bag inside. We got coffee, so we got a beverage bag, so we got coffee. Alrighty, right off the bat, we have our beef taco filling. That's a very interesting way to put that. Beef taco filling. Then you got the sleeve for it. Apple pieces and spice sauce. That's pretty cool. Be good to get into some of that. We have a vanilla pudding dessert powder. That's going to be pretty interesting. Of course, with tacos wouldn't be complete without your tortillas. You gotta have some tortillas. We got some strawberry jam. We got some grape beverage powder. Carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder, grape flavored. Got our MRE spoon. Got some peanut butter and seasoning blend, salt free. Well, that's an interesting one. I don't think I'm going to be using any of that. We got to have something for our FRH though, so maybe I can find some leftover salt from another pack. Here's our FRH, by the way. Tried and true FRH. And we got our beverage bag. Let's go ahead and get the I'm going to stick these tortillas on the bottom side of the FRH and heat the tortillas up as well. I think that'll be pretty nice for that. So let's go ahead and get our FRH going over here. Drop that taco filling down in there. And I'm kind of curious whether or not this is going to be like a ground beef taco, like a traditional taco, or is it going to be like shredded beef, or what? So obviously we'll have to wait until we get it all done, until it gets all heated up before we'll finally know. Alright. Yeah. So I do have some leftover salt from another FRH. Get a little bit of salt down in there for get that thing cooking. We have some leftover water. Hopefully we got enough left in the canteen to do our vanilla and our carbohydrate beverage powder, which I doubt we do. I tell you what, sometimes you just can't never tell. Alright, that'll be good. Get that rolled up there. Pop that in our sleeve. Get our tortillas in there as well. See if we can get those tortillas heated up. Well, if I can get those tortillas to get lukewarm, you know, that'd be really awesome. I got it pad side down. Well, I got it all assembled here. As you can see, we got our tortillas right there in the bottom, and then we got the actual FRH itself on top of that. And hopefully we get that going. We'll have a hot meal here in a little bit. Kind of shaking that around a little bit, see if I can get that water dispersed on that heating element. That way when it starts taking off and getting warm. Oh yeah, it's starting to get warm now. We'll go ahead and lay that off to the side back there. Let's get our electrolyte beverage base. We'll get it in here. Get it in the beverage bag. I know these are normally supposed to be made for coffee, but it doesn't work. I've tried it I don't know how many times, and you can't get the beverage bags to work with the coffee to make coffee with. So, but they do work pretty good for your beverage bases. I'll give it that. So that's what we'll use it for. Trying to get all the powder down in there. I still hear some down the bottom for some reason. Like it's not wanting to find its way out of there. Probably about good enough on that. I did kind of find this interesting. Since it's a great beverage base, I don't know why the powder is blue. A blue powder for a great beverage. It don't make any sense. Sometimes that's the military for you, though. They do a lot of things that don't make any sense. I'm pretty sure that's not near enough. Oh, we still got. Right about there. Alrighty. Got our beverage in there. Let's go ahead and give it a shake there. Shake that. Probably pretty good on that. Set that off to the back there. Alrighty. Next thing we'll do is our vanilla pudding dessert. It says 4 ounces of water. I have no idea how to measure that out, but we'll go ahead and do it about as good as we can here. So it's got to try to make a pudding. This is some interesting stuff here. Now, I don't have enough water in the canteen left for our pudding, so I'll go ahead and refill the canteen. Let's see what we can do here with this, what you might call a pudding. It's supposed to be like a vanilla pudding. That's probably about all the water you need out of that, honestly. It already kind of smells like vanilla. We'll get our spoon out and we'll give it a little mix here and see what it turns into, see if we need more water or not. I tell you what, some of the things that the military can make, well, I mean, so much the military, more or less native food labs, I guess, but some of the things they can make, to put in an MRE food-wise, is very fascinating. Like, I just made up this pudding here. Look at that. It literally looks just like pudding now. It's crazy. It was a powder before. I got that mixed up pretty well. I think I added almost precisely the right amount of water from what it looks like. I mean, that turned into a pudding that would put Snack Pack. It's going to give Snack Pack a run for its money, looks like. I don't know about that, though. That is some awesome vanilla MRE pudding. And it actually mixed up quite right. That's incredible. I do gotta say though, that pudding is definitely just as good as Snack Pack. It is quite a bit more interesting of a. Oh yeah, that FRH is taking off really good. You can see, I don't know if it'll come up or not, but you can kind of see maybe a little bit of the steam coming out of it there. The FRH is working good. I was kind of curious about that FRH. I didn't know if it was working good or not. Here's our apple pieces and spice sauce. This ought to be excellent. Go ahead and open this up. So far, this taco MRE has been absolutely good, and it's not. I haven't even got to the taco part yet. But some of the side dishes and desserts has been like off the charts good. Here's our apple pieces and spice sauce. It just looks amazing. It looks exactly like an apple pie filling. Oh man, tastes like an apple pie filling too. That's incredible. Alrighty. So in our accessory packet, we got our toilet paper, moist towelette, matches, sugar. Well, we did get our salt. So what was the point of this when you have your normal salt and our coffee and creamer, sugar, and our peppermint gum? I don't understand why they gave us the salt-free seasoning blend if they just gave us normal salt anyways. Don't make any sense. I threw that Yeah, I just threw it down in there. I'm not going to use that because I don't even like that stuff. Like the salt-free seasoning blend, I'll pass on that. It's just it's too cheesy to me. Non-dairy creamer. We are going to have some coffee. I don't much care for that salt-free seasoning. I know I keep saying that over and over, but that is one of the items in this MRE that was kind of baffling to me. I don't know why. Let's see if our coffee will show up on a little bit. Coffee's absolutely perfect. No dry mold or nothing. Get our sugar in there. Gotta have some sugar. Wonder how many people's accidentally put salt instead of sugar in their coffee. Boy, I'll tell you what, I bet that would be a unpleasant discovery. Get some hot water in there. I've been doing the coffee cold, but I've been finding that the creamer and stuff doesn't mix up right whenever when you use the cold water. So I'm gonna go back to hot water and do it that way from now on, because I think it does mix up a lot better with the hot water. Let's see if I can trying to keep our area kind of organized here, so we have room to have everything out. Get our trash in the main MRE bag over there. So we got a salt. Anyway, that's baffling. Now, something else that's kind of baffling I'm just sitting here looking at and I discovered is, why did they give us peanut butter and strawberry jam for if we don't have no crackers or bread to eat it on? I know they gave us the tortillas for the tacos, but other than that, there's nothing else that you can put those items on. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat them by themselves. I'm going to squirt a little peanut butter and a little bit of the strawberry jam in my mouth, I guess, and just do it that way. That's the only way I can think of to do that. One of those other kind of baffling things there. Get our spoon out. Man, those apples and that spice sauce would make a mighty fine apple pie. I'm not kidding you, that tastes just like an apple pie filling. I mean, it does. That's probably exactly what it is, pretty much. It's just apple pie filling. Here's our coffee. Now, as you can kind of see where I used hot water, the creamer actually mixed up right. Now there's a little bit of floating in there every once in a while, but when I was using the cold coffee, it would look like hot cocoa mix with the marshmallows, those little white marshmallows. The creamer would look like hot chocolate marshmallows everywhere, but you can kind of see right there's one. But yeah, that's not bad compared to what it was with cold coffee. If you're going to drink it cold, I guess you could always just skip the creamer. Do it that way and just do coffee and sugar. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it's blunt. It's kind of weak coffee, but it's not bad. Woo. telling you, Mr. FRH over here has been doing his job. This is hot. Go ahead and pull everything out. Oh yeah, those tortillas are piping hot. Mr. FRH getting him out of there. See if I can get some of the steam to show up if I didn't leave it too long. Yeah, I kind of left it too long for the steam to show up. I don't think it's going to show up very good. Nah. I'm telling you, it's piping hot. Oh, there we go. Now you can see the steam rolling out of it after I got the main out of there. Probably not as active of a FRH as what they should have been, what it should be, but they are going on. Yeah, they are going on 3 years old, so they're still working pretty mighty dandy for 3-year-old FRHs. I'll give them that. All right, so there's our sleeve. We don't need that no more since we got done with our FRH over here. Now what we gotta do is we gotta assemble us a taco. What'd I do? Okay. I was like, where'd my tortillas go? I done lost them. Now what I'm hoping, oh yeah, that worked perfectly. What I was hoping for was when I did these tortillas, like you can see now how pliable they are because they got heated. That's what I was hoping for. I wanted to heat the tortillas up so when I go to open them, they don't rip apart or anything from just trying to unfold stiff, cold tortillas. And since I heated them up, it kind of made them back into like fresh tortillas. So that was a good idea doing that, I think. Let's try to get that little straggler off of there if I can. Not making a mess. Don't look like that's going to happen. The taco filling is like a ground beef type of deal, kind of like a traditional taco. So that's good because that's what I was wondering was it going to be like shredded beef, or was it going to be real like was it going to be ground beef like a traditional taco? And I'm glad they went with the traditional ground beef route on that. I'm not going to be able to get that little straggler off of there. But one thing I do wish they had, they should have put the cheese spread in this. Instead of the peanut butter and strawberry jam, they should have put the cheese spread in here. That's the one mistake that I think they did with this, was not putting cheese spread. How do you have a taco without cheese in it, you know? Just one of those ordeals. Go ahead and try to make us a little taco here. They always give you like not enough tortillas, I think you got enough taco filling there. You could probably make you 10 or 12 tacos. A little taco here. Other than that, it tastes exactly like a soft taco from Taco Bell. Just without the lettuce and cheese, but you pretty much got everything else. That's a pretty good ordeal. I gotta say though, I mean, the salt-free season pack and the peanut butter and strawberry jam are probably the two oddball items out of this whole ration. But everything else is pretty awesome. But I think that's going to do it for this one, guys. It made a pretty decent tortilla, I'll say. I mean, like I said, it only makes 2 small tacos, and then after that, you're left just eating the filling by itself. Oh, I did forget to try the beverage, which I'm sure it's going to taste like a very artificial grape beverage, but go ahead and do that real quick. I did the coffee. The coffee was good. Yep. Very artificial grape flavor. But oh, I get that stain back up there. Okay. Something like that. Just do whatever it wants to do, I guess. But alrighty, guys. I think that's gonna do it on this one. It's like I said, that was actually a pretty awesome MRE. I think that's another menu that a lot of the troops are going to be fighting each other over, trying to get their hands on it. But yeah, it's got all kinds of good stuff in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish eating the rest of it, and we'll catch you all next time on another MRE / military ration review. Later.